Hello and good morning. Welcome to Let's Talk About Us. My name is Zach, and today we are covering a story from the Associated Press. Associated Press has 2 lean left ratings as well as a central rating, 2 high factuality ratings, and is independently owned, and they are actually covering some local news today. Troubled Boeing signals it may raise up to $25 billion to shore up finances. And they have a video, which we're going to watch later, by David Koenig and Manuel Valdez. Boeing signaled Tuesday that it could raise up to $25 billion in new stock or debt. You're already in massive amounts of debt. What do you mean, or debt? To shore up its balance sheet after years of heavy losses. The company said in back-to-back regulatory filings that it could raise the cash over the next 3 years. It also entered into a new borrowing agreement with lenders to provide short-term protection against a cash crunch. It also entered into a new $10 billion credit agreement with lenders to provide short-term protection against a cash crunch. Boeing hasn't earned an annual profit since 2018. Amazing. Losing more than $25 billion since after 2 737 MAX jets crashed, killing 346 people. Its finances are under new pressure as a strike by workers who build most of its airline jets factory goes into its 2nd month. The strike is cutting into cash, which Boeing receives when it delivers new planes to buyers. The strike is also getting the attention of the Biden administration. Julie Su, the acting labor secretary, visited Seattle and met with the union and Boeing on Monday, according to the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Boeing workers packed a union hall for a raucous rally Tuesday that was intended to show solidarity among strikers. We could talk about solidarity, but when you see it, it definitely lifts you up, said Sergio Lombardo, who has worked at Boeing for 14 years. Jeff Cook, a quality inspector with 28 years at Boeing, said the rally sends a message to the Boeing corporate officials that we're not just going to lie down. We have been lying down for them for 16 years, and it's not going to fly anymore. Boeing has burned through more than $1 billion in cash and ended September with $10.3 billion in cash and securities. On Friday, new CEO Kelly Ortberg said Boeing will cut about 10% of its workforce, around 17,000 jobs, and push back the launch of a new model of its large 777 airliner. Production of current models of the 777 and Boeing's best-selling plane, the 737 MAX, have been halted by the strike. Boeing's securities filings Tuesday are called shelf registrations, which indicate that a company has the ability to raise funds without committing to doing anything. The company also reported that to provide near-term liquidity, it entered into a new supplemental credit agreement with units of Bank of America, Citibank, Goldman Sachs, and JP Morgan Chase. Fitch Ratings said the announcements increase Boeing's financial flexibility and ease near-term liquidity concerns. Management's ability to cap capital sources other than debt will help alleviate downgrade risks by improving the prospects for paying off debt that matures in 2025 and 2026, Fitch said. Standard & Poor's said last week it was considering cutting Boeing's credit rating. Shares of the Boeing company based in Arlington, Virginia rose 2% on Tuesday. Cool. Glad the shares rose 2%. So all this talk about share prices and, the stocks are going up. Meanwhile, the workers at Boeing want their pensions. They want their pensions back. But Boeing has essentially told them not going to happen. Cool. Let's watch this little video.
Talk about solidarity, but when you see it, it definitely lifts you up.
Yeah, it's a little scary with everybody at home.
I hate those shirts,
next
but
to each other. We're not in our buildings,
at least they're striking.
Doing our rallies, we're all kind of in our own homes now. I think it's a little scary. So being able to come together like this and seeing that we're still strong.
Like, it has always amazed me how some people can have this huge disconnect where they'll vote for somebody like Trump or espouse Trump's politics, not realizing that Trump and Elon have both publicly talked and bragged about either going after unions or firing workers who want to join and create unions. Which this is, if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to. You can Google it. It is publicly available. But I am glad. It is funny, like, because like it's like this juxtaposed position, right? It's you know, supporting an anti-union candidate while also supporting your coworkers for the strike because it benefits you too. Anyway, this has been Let's Talk About Us. I'm Zach, and if you are in a position where you know enough people in your workplace that you could form a union, I highly suggest you do. I highly suggest that you unionize and try to protect both your jobs and how you are treated in your workplace. The more people unionize, the more that people in positions of power cannot just do what they want to you, or your friends, or your coworkers. But yeah, y'all have a good day.